First, this story that we got new developments on in the last hour or so. President Biden's administration has announced more than 500 new sanctions against Russia. They're in response to the invasion of Ukraine and the death in custody of the opposition politician Alexei Navalny. The White House said it was also imposing new export restrictions on nearly 100 entities for providing backdoor support to Russia's war machine. He said the measures on the eve of the second anniversary of Moscow's full-scale invasion would ensure that President Putin paid an even steeper price for his aggression abroad and repression at home. More on this. Now, let's talk to Gregor Anand, our colleague from BBC Russ and Grigor. Just talk us through what these new measures involve. Well, these new measures will include personal sanctions, but also sanctions against different spheres of the Russian economy. They are, in effect, President Biden's following up on his promise, because when the two presidents last met, Biden said that he threatened Putin with dramatic response, consequences if Navalny dies in jail, and that's what happened. But it also to hold Moscow, Russia accountable for the two years of invasion of Ukraine, and by sanctions. What kind of things do we know? Any details about who, what amounts, and what's actually involved here? Those details will be released later today. So the United States hasn't released all the lists yet. We know that European Union also has announced new sanctions this week. And those are against different sides of Russian economy and private and public officials as well. And is there any assessment on the impact, the effectiveness of sanctions? Of course, lots of previous sanctions already been handed down. You know, after 2 years of war, we can see that Russia has been able to continue its war in Ukraine to produce new ammunitions, and the sanctions effectively failed to the Russian economy as they were supposed to.